Hello, welcome to a lazy Sunday. This is maybe the 18th attempt to do a video. Let's just say this isn't the first beer I've had. And this is the Munich Helles. Yes, it is quite hazy. Unsurprising, as it was only kegged, 2 hours ago now, maybe 2.5, 3 at most. I mean, when I started doing these videos, it had only been kegged about half an hour. Just shows how many takes this is taking. So yes, it is quite hazy, funnily enough. Yeah. Thanks, Stewie, for pointing that out to me. Good luck, by the way. I hope you get the job if it's what you want. If not, I do hope you get one you do want. So all the best to you, mate. Yes, this is the Munich Helles from the Bible, done kind of to the Bible. Do change, well, lots of changes actually. Ingredients wise, the only change was the fact that the Mittelfrau is not Mittelfrau, it's Tettnang, because I didn't have any Mittelfrau. Tettnang was as close as I had. Yeast wise, it's the Nova Lager yeast dropped onto the yeast cake of the last Czech Pilsner, and the mash schedule is not up to 65 for an hour, then mash out at 75. I used the book that I bought a couple of weeks ago from, I think it was Oxfam actually, and it had a mash schedule where you put the grains in at 45, raise it to 55, leave it for half an hour, and then bring it up to 65 or whatever temperature you were then mashing at for an hour, bring it to that 65 being what I was doing this at, because that's what it said in the Bible. And then obviously I did a mash out for 10 minutes at 75. So this has had that mash, which was surprisingly, not surprising, it surprised me what happened. The Grainfather base, where the element is, had the ring of, I call it the ring of death. It was like burnt. I'm an Xbox player, you see, so the ring of death makes sense to me. The base had a burnt ring around it. I hadn't had that in years. And I was hoping that it didn't give a burnt flavour. I was actually hoping it would, miracle upon miracle, give a caramelised decoction type flavour, or similar to what you get with melanoidin, or with, like I said, decoction. And it doesn't give a burnt flavour. Does it give the flavour I want with the malt? Decoction flavour? I don't fucking know. It's nice. And I think it was Denny Con who posted in one of my Facebook groups? No, in the Facebook YouTube group. I think it might have been one of my posts discussing certain things, and posted that a good beer is good from the start. Doesn't matter how long you condition it for, what you do with it. A good beer is good from the start, and yeah, I'll agree with that, because that is good. That is nice. Came out 4.99%, exactly what it said in the book. However, we're using different numbers and completely different to what the app said. However, the app said it should come out at 1.046. The book said 1.049 from the mash. It came out at 1.046, exactly as it said in the app. The alteration is when you got dropped down. The book said 1.012. This is using Wyeast German lager yeast. And obviously I've used Nova Lager, and I've said more than one packet, I think 2 packets. Obviously dropping onto a yeast cake, could be 3-4 packets, I'm not sure. The app said it should get down to about 1.006, I think, but it got down to 1.008. Hence why it then matched the book for its final gravity rather than the app. So it came out at 4.99. I'm happy with that. That's perfect. It's what I wanted. It was what it should be, as it said in the book. That's why I chose it. It isn't. So it's one of the reasons. By the way, that is the Whitby District Lions Beer Festival glass I had from 2013. The 2023 Beer Festival is next week. I'm looking forward to that. It's cask beer, but they do some very good cask. All donated, it's all for charity. And that was from the 4th Beer Festival. I did the first. I think I've only missed one actual beer festival when they changed venue, and I just sulk about the change of venue. Still not happy with the new venue, but the car I could do about that. So I'm not sure whether it is the 14th this year, because obviously COVID. I think it's maybe the 13th this year. Anyway, I'm going. I will enjoy it. What else have we got to talk about? Well, a YouTuber. Let's mention a YouTuber. Brad Deep Back. I think he's homebrew. I'm doing my best here, mate. Sorry. Anglesey brewer, Welsh. His first language is Welsh, so he maybe ums and ahs. But he's at 295 subs. He came up to 300. Come on, you know you can. Also, you may have noticed that we have new thumbnails. Yay! I spent a bit of time altering the thumbnails. Now, this comes from Sarah Pantry. Initially, she'd posted either in Facebook, YouTube, or it might have been within the admin messenger group that she was altering her thumbnails, refreshing the channel. This was a while back, maybe a month or so ago, and it just sat there in the back of my head, like just ticking away there. And the other night, I just thought, yes, I'm going to do that. And I thought, how I can do that. I want my logo, my small logo that my son Dylan made for me. I'm going to put that on one side, then the bold colour of the sky blue that hopefully matches the same kind of blue that's in my logo on the other side, and then I can put the text in there. And, sorry, sniffing the air away. Hay fever in this? How do you get hay fever in this fucking rain? Just constant rain. Don't know. There you go. Yes, so I'm going to put the text in there. Now, to the text. This is the little thing here. I don't know if you've noticed. You may have. You may not. Friends in the 90s. Used to watch it quite often. And it wasn't for ages until suddenly, I don't know what it was, maybe the Radio Times or something, or flicking through, that's me flicking through using my remote, you know. Oh, mate. Netflix or something. Oh, excuse me. Friends. And each one, it's not just like Series 4 or Episode 23 as such. They also have a little title. And each title says something like, the one where Rachel does this, the one where Chandler has the one about Phoebe's, and that gave me the idea to do my titles. Obviously, you may have noticed that bit, you may not. So it's so today will be like, I don't know, the Lazy Sunday number 65, I think we're on 65, 66, the one where I'm pissed, something like that, you know what I mean? So that worked well, because I can drop the Lazy Sunday, Fuck It Friday, Thirsty Thursday, and I can just put the one about, the one with, so it's really tight constrained and fits nicely into that little box. And what I used for that is something called, it was on Android. I do all this on my phone, so I use Collage Maker, Collage Maker, Grid Art. That's what I use. It's an Android app. It's completely free, and for the stuff I needed, it was completely free. So I took the two pictures, and you supposedly can make a collage. So I won two. So my logo and the bold blue background. Put them together like that, cut around it. There's a bit of background here and there, Cut around it. That's the shape. That's what I want. Then put the text box in. Using the same thing. Put the text box in. Write the text. Sort out the font. Sort out the colour. Like the yellow and the blue. The sunshine, you see. Works nicely. And then save. Edit in YouTube itself. Got a YouTube on my list of my videos. Click on the little 3 dots down, the horizontal dots. Not horizontal, the vertical, aren't they? Click on the vertical dots. Advanced edit in. Oh, what's it called? YouTube. I can't remember. The YouTube advanced thing. It's a separate YouTube editing thing. Anyway, you put it in that, comes up straight away. There's a little circle with pen in on the thumbnail. Click on that. Pick your download your thumbnail. Done. Save. Back. Edit. Text. Back. Took less than an hour, and I've done all the way back to the start of 2022. So there's a few there, maybe 20, 30. I've added new thumbnails to. So if it's something you want to do, that's how easy it is. That's using obviously Android. Anything else I want to just mention? Well, yes, I do. Next brew, I'm doing the Munich Dunkel. Now, this is from the Bible, obviously. Let me get that out. Oh, it's not there, is it? It's over here. We have it here. There we are. Now then, Munich Dunkel. Lager malt 2 kilos. Yep. Munich malt 3 kilos. Yep. Biscuit malt 200 grams. Yeah, I think so. Chocolate wheat 100 grams. Carafa Special 2 80 grams. Yeah. So can't do the chocolate wheat. So what will I do? I'll mess about with a bit of chocolate malt and wheat malt. The idea is obviously it's only 100 grams. I could do like 50-50, or if looking at the EBC while I'm doing it, I can alter that slightly one way or the other. Obviously I'm thinking of flavour more than colour, and I'm not sure, but probably maybe less chocolate, because I think chocolate malt is quite bitter in its what it brings in reality when you brew with it, because this is putting it in the mash. So yeah, Magnum for initial bittering, yeah, I can do that. And then Mittelfrüh again for last 5 minutes of boil and a turn off. No, I can't do that, so I'll have to put Tetnang in. And then they want White Labs German Lager. Well, obviously I'm going to go with the third iteration of the Nova Lager yeast. Hopefully I can get that done on Thursday. I'm not going to mess about with the mash this time. We're going to go with the straight 65. I think 65 for an hour, then 75 mash out. We'll do that, because that's quite a big grain bill, and I don't want to have to be scraping that for hours to get that clean again afterwards. So yeah, that hopefully Thursday I'll get that done. Now I had mentioned, oh yeah, that's the Hellas. Let's have a look at the Pilsner, because the Pilsner's looking pretty good now. Very good. Oh, it's going to. I know, Stewie, I know. You don't have to tell me, son. I know it's going to look nice. Quick shout out to all the guys at Retford. Thank you. You posted your videos. It was brilliant to see you all. I think Dudes, still waiting for Dudes to do something with it. I'm sure it's going to be like this all-encompassing video he does. Yeah, so it was nice to see all you guys do your videos getting posted. And oh, by the way, that's the Pilsner now. Funny enough, you're right, Stewie, it does clear over time. I'm impressed. No, seriously, man, I love you to bits, Stewie. Right, I think I mentioned, changing things up again, I think I mentioned a few weeks ago, Jamie Oliver is like weed, he's like that starter drug to get you into the cooking. Now, you may notice I have a few books on barbecue here. So I just kicked a ball down on the floor. I'm stood up for a change. I don't normally do the standing up, but I don't know. I quite fancied it. Oh, a bit of rustiness. Yeah, a bit of rusty. Not as cool as rusty, I know. Bit of a twat, really, personally. Sorry. Not hitting me. Right, so too many of these trying to do this video. I'm going to the point. I mentioned Jamie Oliver. He's a bit of a drug, an introductory drug to cooking. I do like my cooking. That's my barbecue, but you want to see the shelves in the house just full of just cooking books these days. I go and look for cooking books all the time. I don't buy many new. I do tend to get them all from like the likes of the charity shops and car boots and that. But one of the questions I was asked was, and actually it was Rusty that asked me this, I don't know, if Jamie's the weed of cooking videos on YouTube, who is the crack cocaine? And I had to reply, it was Sam the Cooking Guy. And I'll stand by that. I think Sam the Cooking Guy is the crack cocaine of cooking videos. He's just stuff it's like man v food kind of stuff. The stuff you really want to just go and eat as much as you can quickly and be done. It's just brilliant. So yeah, Sam the Cooking Guy. But if you really, I do watch a lot of quite a few cooking video people and stuff. I mean, there's the obvious, the likes of Gordon Ramsay and stuff. But there's a couple I just wanted to mention, and I really love Italian cooking. Well, it kind of forced upon me by Dylan, because it's going to be pasta. Cook for me pasta, make me pasta, I want pasta. And Thomas is really into his pasta. So, Vincenzo's Plate. A lot of Italian food there. Italy is, I don't know what it is about Italy. I really want that, and Sicily. I just really want to live there, I think. Just sunshine for a fucking start would be nice. Just having that sunshine. Yes, so Vincenzo's Plate. If you ever get a chance, watch it. He's fun. He's good, but he knows what he's doing, and he knows how to cook. The other is a guy. It's more so he rates other cooks, chefs, cooking videos and stuff. However, he is a trained chef and he's very good. You watch him watching other people, and he'll rate. He'll not so much rate. He will discuss. He'll stop so far in and say, well, in a restaurant we do this, this, and this. However, at home you do this and this, and it's just really knowledgeable, really interesting stuff. And his name, I'm looking down at it now, Chef James Mackinson. So, just thought I'd add that in there, you know, because I do love my food as much as I love my beers and alcohol. I do love eating, and eating well. So, 18 minutes in, it's been a long one. It's been a Sunday fucking yeah. And do you know what? It's taken me 3 hours to get this far, I think. So, thanks for watching. I'm glad you've watched it this far, that you've made it this far, because I'm struggling to make it this far, because we are well into these. So, cheers. I'll catch you in the next one.